New question, the member from Thornhill.
Thank you, Speaker. And my question is for the Minister of Health Promotion. How many hospitals have undermined your Smoke-Free Ontario policy by handing out contraband cigarettes to patients, like Hotel Dieu Grace Hospital in Windsor has done?
Minister.
To the Minister of Health and Long-Term Care.
Speaker, I was very shocked. I was very disappointed when I heard on Friday that the member opposite has chosen to continue the Conservative Party drive-by smear campaign on frontline mental health, on frontline workers. But this time, Speaker, they've gone the next step. Now they are attacking frontline mental health workers. I think it is shameful, Speaker. I think it is unacceptable. And I actually would urge the member opposite to speak to his caucus colleagues who were part of the Select Committee on Mental Health, Speaker. I would urge the member opposite to speak to the member from Whitby, Oshawa, to speak to the member from Dufferin-Caledon. These are members of the Select Committee on Mental Health. They came together in a nonpartisan way. They listened to the challenges faced by people with mental illness. They listened to frontline workers. They listened to parents. They came up with—
Thank you. Supplementary.
It is frontline health professionals who are blowing the whistle on the McGuinty Liberals turning garages into emergency rooms and allowing hospitals to hand out contraband cigarettes. Luann Capassi, communications coordinator for the hospital, admits the cigarettes came from a native reserve, and if you wonder what they look like, I'll send some over to you.
The honourable member knows that props are not to be used. Yes, it was a prop. The Minister of Community Safety, please continue.
First, the hospital said there was nothing wrong with handing out the cigarettes, but then stopped doing it. This is a government whose priorities have been to ban cigarettes from cars and apartment buildings, but which turns a blind eye to the sale of tax-free contraband cigarettes, Minister. Now you allow them to be distributed at hospitals. Which is more harmful, contraband cigarettes that you hand out at Hotel Dieu Grace or the carbon monoxide fumes in your ER garages?
Minister.
Speaker, I am constantly astonished by how low they go over there. Let's get back to the issue that was raised. Michael Purley, the director of the Ontario Campaign for Action on Tobacco, a leader in Smoke-Free Ontario, says this: most physicians would agree that tobacco is very commonly used by people with mental illnesses, such as schizophrenia, as a way to self-medicate, because it calms them down, it reduces the anxiety. He said to criticize hospitals for handing out cigarettes is far too simplistic. Now, Speaker, on the issue of contraband, if in fact they are contraband, that is completely unacceptable. But I do remind the member opposite that the member from Niagara-Glanborough, the member from Haldeman, the member from Oxford, the member from Renfrew, all voted against the Smoke-Free Ontario Act.